on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Now, before I get into the bulk of this video, if you do want to pick up a copy of Cricket Coach 2014 for yourself, you can use the links down below in my description for an exclusive 10% discount. Right, that is not the greatest start whatsoever. Hamish Rutherford gone. First ball of the game, clean bowled. So we are coming here. We're playing the first T20 against India, and hopefully we can recover a little bit from that. A little bit of a shaky start because Hamish Rutherford going first ball never is ideal. Will Young playing today. He is the number 3. I hope that he has cleared that. It's a massive 6. Man, what an over. So, wicket first ball, and then we have seen 16 come off the last 3. So, now it's looking as though Williamson and Will Young are going and getting into their work. So, a little bit of a different side today. No Guptill, he's out just due to the lack of form. Will Young, he had a short stay at the crease, and we really are going to need to go and build a little bit of a partnership here, because we have started off well and we have been hitting the boundaries well, but we have lost 3 wickets inside the space of 3 overs. So 31 for 3. The run rate's good, but the wickets that have been lost aren't great. So we've got both wicket keepers in now, Latham and Watling, and hopefully they can go and steady the ship a little bit. But that's not the case either. What is going on with this New Zealand side? We are absolutely crumbling like nothing else. So all of a sudden we are down to number 6 and we're into the all-rounders. So we're going to need a big effort from both Noema Barnett and Jimmy Neesham with the bat as well as the ball today, because I'm guessing we aren't going to have the biggest total in the world to go and defend. So this is what we needed earlier. We just need guys to go and play it into the gap, nudge it into the gaps, and then we can go and build from there. And that is what Tommy Latham, I was going to say, has done so far, but I've gone and put the kiss to death of him. 30 off 17, our top score today. And as I said, still a hell of a lot of work to do. Still 11.4 overs left to go. So Noema Barnett and Jimmy Neesham, this is your time to stand up. Not often do you need to stand up as batsmen, but today I think is going to be the day that you are going to need to produce something quite special with the bat to get us up just around towards something defendable, because I think the bowlers that we do have can go and take apart this Indian side with ease if needed. But we do need to have something to go and bowl at, and I don't think we are going to quite get that here today. As we do have that 100 up going into the 12th over, which is where I do like to be when it comes to T20 games. I like to have that 100 up around the 12th to 13th over. So just hoping that maybe Bracewell can go and stick around with Neesham, score a few runs himself, and we can go and, as I said, just get something on the board. You know, maybe 140, 150. That there is, I wouldn't say crucial because we haven't gone and lost a wicket, but I'd have to say, you know, after Bracewell, we don't really have too much left to come in the batting department. This is where hopefully, you know, that the part-timers are coming on, the Suresh Rainas, the Virat Kohlis of the team, that we can go and get some runs on the board. And that does seem to be the case at the moment. 146 on the board now, and Bracewell has moved along nicely. He has played a very crucial role here today. 29 off 20 to date so far. And he has gone and just bunted that one down the ground for a single. Crucial 50-run partnership coming from 33 deliveries. And we have been so good at the back end of the things. Not quite sure how this is happening though. MS Dhoni coming on to bowl when he is wicket-keeping as well. We have seen it before that Dhoni has come on and bowled for the Indian side, but someone else is obviously wicket-kept. That is not the case today. He is going, he has taken, he's taken the wicket-keeping gloves and the bowling at the same time. Not quite sure how that happens, but what a finish from New Zealand. We were really struggling, and as we can see, I think Doug Bracewell actually did pick up our top score. So 43 off 30 from him and 40 off 24 from Jimmy Neesham. So those were two crucial, it was just crucial, that partnership towards the end. I can't say how crucial it was, because that has really gone and got us to what I would say is probably an above par score with this bowling lineup that we do have. We do need them to fire, however. It is not done and dusted. We do need to go and pick up early wickets, and Shikhar Dhawan doesn't look like he's in that mood today. And every chance needs to be taken. Rutherford, he hasn't had the greatest of games so far. He went for a golden duck. He has just gone and dropped Dhawan as well after an explosive first over that he has gone for. So we just need to do what I want to try and do with this New Zealand side in this game here is go and pick up the early wickets with the guys like Duffy and Southey, which we have gone and done there. We've got Virat Kohli, so that is a huge wicket. But we just want to go and pick up those wickets, get down to the middle order, to the tail, and then unleash Adam Milne, because we know how destructive he can be when he gets down facing the middle order and the tail later on in the innings. He can be absolutely destructive. Duffy's gone and done his part. He's got rid of both openers. They are now both back in the hut, which is really, you can't ask for too much more from your opening bowler. And Tim Southey's gone and got one too. So pretty similar pattern, I'd have to say, so far when it has come to this game. Remember, we did struggle. We were about at this same stage, 30 for 3 off 3 overs. And we're going to give Duffy one more because he's not really as effective, you know, towards the back end. And it has paid off. We have gone and picked up another wicket. So he's got 3 for 20 so far. And this kid just continues to impress when it comes to these shorter forms of the game, especially T20 cricket. He is an absolute gun. Thought he could have had another one there, but Reiner has gone and played that one down the ground. He has been a little bit expensive today, but he has picked up the wickets when it has mattered. He now has 4 for 32, again off 2.5 overs, so he has been expensive, but he has done the job that has been required, and that is to go and pick up the wickets. And all of a sudden, it is looking rather easy for someone like an Adam Milne to come in a situation like this and just wreck the lower order and the tail, because that is what he has done so well for us over the past, I'd say, 18 months. And another drop catch. So this isn't, you know, this is very un-New Zealand-like. We have dropped a few chances. There have been a few, a few chances that really should have been taken that haven't been taken. So we'll be looking to go and, I guess, try and rectify that, you know, heading in to the future games in this series. Kane Williamson takes another great catch. 74 for 6. And Dhoni playing a bit of a lone hand at the moment. We are going to bring in Milne now. He can basically bowl from this stage, I believe, his 4 straight. Whether he will need that or not is another question, because we do know how destructive he can be, as we have mentioned time and time again. Bring in Duffy, bring him back, just to see how he does go and get on. He is just the 1 wicket away from the 5-wicket bag, and he has gone and got it there, taken by Will Young, who, you know, I think had a rather difficult game, we shall say. You know, came in very early on, probably a lot earlier on in the piece than he did think he was going to come in. And things you would have to say now are definitely in New Zealand's hand. That last partnership between Bracewell and, I'm trying to think who it was, Jimmy Neesham, was really, really crucial for us. If it wasn't for those two, I think we would have been in a lot more difficult situation than we do find ourselves in now, which is going to be, you know, in the end, to win by 70 runs, which is what we have gone and done, is something that I would not have expected from this game. It really was, you know, Bracewell and Neesham that went and took us over that line. Duffy, his 5 for 35, very crucial as well to go and pick up the win. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter links that can be found down below in the description. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. I've got something a little bit different, a how-to video on Don Bradman cricket, which is related to Cliffy's Champions League for Season 3. Make sure you do